After watching The Chosen Season 5, I'm still trying to process everything I just saw. So this isn't going to be a super polished review. This is my raw, honest reaction from the heart. Let me start with this. I did enjoy these episodes, and the experience of watching it in the theater, with a room full of believers laughing, crying, and myself wondering what was coming up at times. But there were definitely things that caught me off guard. Honestly, I think these episodes are going to sit with me differently once I rewatch them. Right now, I've got a lot of thoughts, and some of them are kind of mixed. Not bad, just complicated. My biggest critique right now, it's probably the pacing. Not necessarily the writer's fault, more like a natural result of where we are in the biblical timeline. I mean, we're heading into Passion Week. There's less room for creative structure because, let's be real, they have to get Jesus to the cross. The earlier seasons had more fictional space. They could build neat character arcs and clean episode climaxes. But now, they've got to be faithful to Scripture, which doesn't always follow that tidy 3-act TV format. So yeah, these episodes feel a bit more like one continuous story rather than tight standalone chapters. There were a few scenes that felt super heavy on exposition, like full-on explain this ancient custom to me mode. And yeah, it slowed things down. One scene especially. You'll know it when you see it. It kinda made the plot stop just to teach us something. But then there was another long scene between Herod Antipas and Caiaphas that worked. Same length, same depth, but it felt like a natural power play. The acting, the dialogue, it just landed. There's also a shift you'll notice when characters, especially Jesus, start quoting long sections of scripture verbatim. And listen, I love hearing the word, but cinematically, it can be jarring. It's like, suddenly the characters start talking in a completely different tone. It pulls me out of the story a bit. Major props to how they fleshed out Antipas and Caiaphas. I wasn't sure how I felt about them before, especially Caiaphas, who felt a little one-note. But here, they gave these guys some layers, and I was totally into it. And the cinematography? Gorgeous. I went back and watched Season 1 recently, and the difference is night and day. This show has grown so much in how it's shot and directed. Like, it just feels cinematic now. There are some interesting musical choices in these episodes. Some I loved, others I'm still deciding on. Same with the humor. There's this one joke early on involving Pilate and a donkey. Pretty basic, but this one kid in the front row lost it and had the entire audience rolling. That was fun. And then, there's a John joke. You'll know it when you see it. It just kept going, and I was like, okay, we're really committing to this? Kinda goofy. I didn't hate it, but I still don't know how I feel about it. Here's the bottom line. I love this show. And even when I have critiques, they come from a place of deep respect. The fact that a series about Jesus has grown to this level and is bringing so many people together, that's powerful. And yeah, some scenes didn't hit like I expected. Some choices were a little offbeat, but I also saw beautiful moments that brought Scripture to life in new ways. I think this season, more than any other, will benefit from a full rewatch, seeing it all as one big narrative. Drop your thoughts in the comments, but keep it spoiler-free, please. If you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Chosen reactions and Christian content.